It's the two.
Hello, sports excited. I'm so lucky. Tonight begins at Smoothie King Center. Looking at New Orleans, they're coming in off a win in their last game against the Pistons last year in the regular season. This is a game they had circled going in. And an extra minute here. Shaq, one of the most exciting moves to watch in basketball, a slashing drive to the rim. Who would you say are the league's best slashers?
I'm going to be quick because I'm not really a guard. I know Kenny probably has a couple things to say. Let me go with Rose.
Freak, I'm feeling it tonight. You going to see what you got since the last time we met up?
Oh, I got a lot. I'm ready to show the world.
Can't wait. See you out there.
Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports.
Get a nice clean game.
I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's the home of the Pelicans. We are live from New Orleans. And, of course, Nikola Mirotic. This will be their second game without him.
Well, Kevin, no question it's a risky deal to make because you can sometimes sour your fans when you do that. I mean, trading one of the most popular players on the team is always high risk, no matter what you get in return.
Yeah, but it's a trade that I'm sure a lot of fans will second guess. Clearly a bold move, but as a GM, these are the things that are supposed to happen. You're going to bring scrutiny, and you just have to wait and see how this plays out. You have to focus on the big picture and what's going to be best for your organization moving forward.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So for Chicago right now, at the 4, it's Gasol with Noah at the 5. Rose is out there with lights out, and it's McDermott in at the 3. Here's Evans, following the score by Derrick Rose. Here's Davis. The rebound by lights out.
And although not a block officially, it might as well have been his ability to react and alter the shot.
Greg, I don't think there was any doubt about it. His defense threw him off on that shot.
Rose passes to lights out. Fires for 3. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at the basket from three-point range.
Stolen by Noah. McDermott, no one around him. The pass to lights out. This one for 3. Kept alive. And finished off by McDermott.
And great effort on the boards, and what a mean
dunk
that was, Kev. I mean, you just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him, Clark, at all times.
And you know what? Sometimes that's not even enough. He'll go around, over, or through you to get to the pumpkin.
Here's Holiday after the Bulls pick up 2. Here's Davis. And the call will be against Joakim Noah. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Lights out. Can't get it to go. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working, and that led to the nice road win.
Here's lights out. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Dallas. A second chance effort. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Back to Holiday. Fires the 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Holiday's got his first 3 points of the game.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Rose with the ball. And in the game with Dallas, he did not play well. Excellent D there from Mozgov. New Orleans in the lead. Young outside. The feed to Evans. Back to Young. Gasol.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
The shot's good from lights out.
With that now, only aim, not the start he was hoping for.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Alvin Gentry. One player he doesn't want to overlook is Pau Gasol. He said Pau has that hook shot that is nearly impossible to guard, and that most of their defense on Pau will be centered around denying him the ball and forcing him to catch it away from the basket. We'll see if they can execute that plan, guys.
Thanks, Doris.
Even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Mozgov. Anderson comes in for Young. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Tyreke Evans. And it's Gary Harris in for Drew Holiday. Here's Ajinça, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Make it two hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was also safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be, remove all doubt on that attack.
The Pelicans have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Harris kicks to Davis. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Anderson can't get it to go.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And, you know, a chance here to see where the Pelicans sit in the NBA statistically. First in free throw percentage. Fourth in blocks. And they've made the most of the mistakes that they've been able to force. I mean, they're a top 10 team in points off turnovers.
And you look at their ranking, tops in free throw percentage. I think it speaks to their focus and discipline as a team. They look to capitalize on every mistake.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Lights checked in. Bulls trail by 3. And here is Brooks. Pass to Lights out. From deep. The rebound by Anderson.
Been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
And it's Wright missing.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Here's Lights out. He has 7 beyond the arc. The shot is off.
He's jacked up a number of threes, but his accuracy has been lacking. Time to try something different, if you ask me.
Pelicans shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. That one is off.
Gary Harris taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Brooks against Harris. From outside the arc. And count it. 3-pointer good on the shot from Lights out. Lights out's got 10 points in the game. Harris outside. Here's Ajinça. And that's not going to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Pelicans.
And one of the rising stars in the NBA is Anthony Davis. His offensive game is growing by leaps and bounds, and he talked about his area of focus.
A lot of face-up, like to do the one dribble pull-up. You like to do the one dribble, fade back off one leg. I haven't got there yet, but catching the ball at the.
Well, I tell you, you could be here an awfully long time if we're going to let you. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Mozgov. Anthony Davis comes in for Jarrell Wright. Harris has checked in for Eric Gordon. And Tyreke Evans is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Harris is out there with Tyreke Evans. Then it's Alexis Ajinça. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Anderson in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Here's Evans, following the score by Derrick Rose. There's a screen. Evans dishes to Anderson. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Here's Ajinça. Here's Evans. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting. What a great game for Evans in this one. He's got 8 points and 4 assists.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Mavericks had a huge game. He dropped in 15 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. Not a lot of mistakes made by him in what was an excellent showing of his skill.
Thanks, Doris. He had a heck of an outing that night, GA.
Yeah, he really did, Kevin. I mean, a very professional performance. Played hard every single second he was on the court.
Guys, that's what we expect from him, and he rarely lets us down, and he certainly didn't let us down that night.
And that one is good from Ajinça.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
And it's Rose penetrating. It goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from lights out.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Evans passes to Davis. Back to Evans from downtown. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Passes to lights out. Noah the screen. Back to Rose. Here's McDermott. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. McDermott's got his second bucket of the game to go. Pelicans leading by 4. Davis sets a screen. Inside. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Noah. Rose passes to lights out. A three-pointer off the mark. Left side Anderson. Back to Evans. Right side Davis. Great defense that time from Noah. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Pelicans lead by 4. And time.
Yes, guys, I'm here with Anthony.
Been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. It's been one outstanding game from Tyreke Evans.
He created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
Tipping off the second half, here's Fred Hoiberg's 5. At the 4, it's Gasol with Noah at the 5. Lights out there with Rose. And it's McDermott in at the 3 slot. Bulls trail by 4. Rose kicks it to Noah. Here's lights out. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. New Orleans has gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Young outside. On the wing, Evans. An easy 2 points on the layup. Evans has got the lead up to 6 now for the Pelicans.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
And Young kicks to Mozgov. Young outside. Davis dishes to Evans. Shot clock at 5. Right wing, Holiday with the 3. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Evans has got 5 assists tonight. Last game for Chicago, it was a loss to Dallas.
Yeah, in a game where offensively they were about as inconsistent as you're ever going to see them.
They needed to make a few runs, but it just never happened for them. And when you can't string things together, it's tough sledding. It's a tough way to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Pelicans dance team.
Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Oklahoma City, quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place. And checking out New Orleans. Not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
And, you know, for the Pelicans, they've had their chances to kind of separate themselves from the pack this season, but so far they haven't been able to capitalize on those opportunities.
Hey, they're amongst a big group fighting for the bottom few playoff seeds, and that's going to continue all the way through the end of the season. I think they'll get in, but it won't be easy.
Holiday, the pass to Mozgov, and he dunks it down.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boy. They have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But, again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here.
Stolen by Gordon. Oh, and here we go with Gordon. Nobody back. That is good.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder how much can they win by.
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it, you can see it, in part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good.
Here's Holiday, 12 points for him. Mozgov, a screen on Brooks, and Holiday kicks to Mozgov. Can't get it to go. And the Bulls going the other way now, getting their first look of the season at this Pelicans team.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
They may have wished for more games against them. A definite disparity in talent. We'll see if they take advantage again tonight.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. In transition, here come the Bulls.
So far in the game for lights out, 16 points, and he's added to his numbers by hitting 4 shots from the three-point line.
And really now you can tell the defense starting to have second thoughts in terms of how they're going to play him. That's 12 points from long range.
New Orleans making some changes here. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Mozgov. Anderson comes in for Young, and it's Gary Harris in for Drew Holiday. Powell, he's checked in for Chicago. Williams comes in for Portis. They set the pick. Outside Gordon. 6 to shoot. Hits the front of the rim and out.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Bulls trail by 12. Brooks outside. And there's the pass to lights out. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got his 6th assist on the night.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
New Orleans gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Outside Gordon. Feeds it to Anderson. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Taj Gibson picks one up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Davis is checked in for the Pelicans. And he makes both free throws.
Chicago timeout call.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. rotate over, and make your presence felt.
1:12 left in the third quarter. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Brooks kicks to Williams, and he gets it to go. Williams has got 9 points.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
And it's Gordon penetrating. Ajinça. The rebound by Gibson. Bulls trail by 9.
And not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity.
Well, they ought to be. I mean, that's basic basketball time management. You got to be aware of your clock and your situation.
Harris up top. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Brooks against Gordon. Clock at 6. And again, no good by New Orleans.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And New Orleans gets called for the foul. Bulls shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. 5 seconds left to play here in the third. Evans. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Pelicans ahead. They lead by 8. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Pelicans leading by 8. The big men are Anderson and Davis. Holiday and Evans comprise the backcourt. And it's Young in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Pelicans 5.
Move it! Move it!
Davis has gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. Noah with a screen on Holiday.
Move the ball! Stick it too much!
At the elbow, it's Noah. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
And the determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Ryan Anderson.
Move it.
Rose against Holiday. He tries for 3. Mozgov's got 3 rebounds now in this one. The dish now to Holiday. To the inside. New Orleans moving the ball around. Nice shot by Evans.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things...
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Holiday against Rose. Pass to Lights Out. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. 25 points for Freak.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
The 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Evans attacking. Davis kicks to Mozgov. He sinks the 11-footer.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
Bulls trail by 7. Outside Rose. Passes it to Lights Out. Noah with a screen on Moskov. No good from Lights Out.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Evans dishes to Davis. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
The pass to Lights Out. Right side Gasol. Pass to Lights Out. And a foul on the shot. They'll go to the stripe for 2. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Come on, let's go. Keep
Yeah,
going,
I like
going.
that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Pelicans dance team.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. Alvin Gentry had some words.
Watch him. He's coming out over there.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, I agree. Got to use some clock here.
Holiday, the pass to Gordon. Back to Holiday. And it's Davis at the elbow. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Pelicans.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, Clark, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Well, it's more than luck, Kevin. I think the shot selection was good, too.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Craig, will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Evans. You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
At the line for your Pelicans, Ryan Anderson.
That free throw good from Anderson. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
Chicago with the ball. A 12-point game. They set the pick. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
Now here's Gordon. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. Some good moments.